So, Leo, have you read Hunter x Hunter?
Of course,
Of
yeah, yeah.
course, of course. Well, so the chapter was really short. So let's just jump right into it. So this chapter was very straightforward. Like so this video is gonna be very short. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So it's 397. It's called Formation Number 3. It says here, and now the darkness descends. I'm like, yep, yep, yep,
Yeah,
yep. We
that's to
discussed
be
this.
expected.
Yeah, we discussed this last chapter. I'm pretty sure everyone else mentioned this as well. I haven't seen any videos, but I'm pretty sure everyone and their mother are saying that this chapter was gonna be dark, and it was at the end. At the end, it got pretty messed up, and but yeah, let's start the chapter. So yeah, they're like asking, well, where's Sarasa? Like she hasn't showed up. They always say that she's here early. She's always on time, at least 15 minutes before the show. And he's like Crollo. He's like, I will look around. Um, they mentioned go to her nanny's, and then they mentioned that they haven't seen her since yesterday. And they're like, oh, they can't find her. And then Crollo, they're like, oh, we're going to start soon, whatever. We're gonna start the show soon. Just wait for a little while. And then they're like, yeah, we asked the nannies. They haven't seen her. She they're like, based on the conversation we had yesterday, she probably went looking for more tapes, for some tapes. And they're like, what do we do? Crollo, he gets out, and the crowd was like, oh, it's Ranger. I know they're not Rangers, but Power Rangers, but Power Ranger Red. And Crollo, he explains the situation. The what's her name again? Sarasa. Yes, Sarasa. That they haven't seen her since yesterday. She played Clean Up Orange. Yeah, Clean Up Orange. They're going to cancel the show. And he also explains about the abductions. And that they're happening frequently, and he doesn't mention it, but he's alluding that that's what probably happened to her. And I did not notice this, that he's holding his pants. That's like a typical thing a little kid will do, like in this situation, trying to explain something like this. Obviously he's nervous, he's worried about his friend and all that. So yeah, I did not notice that. Togashi drew him like that, him doing that. And then this is really nice. Everyone's like, we will help you look for her. At first Crollo's like, don't I don't want to put y'all in danger, but then Uber was like, okay, let's get the whole help from the Hamlet, and like let's ask the men's union and Fulano, let's ask everyone for help. And he even mentions that if we mention Crollo, like if Crollo is helping, they're going to help, to find her. So then Crollo, he's like about to cry. So I like this, There's a couple panels, he's them searching, no talking, and then it starts raining. And they're like, oh, maybe she's in that forest, and then you know, they see the bag, and I'm like, wow, they have her in the bag in the middle of the forest. I'm like, oh, there's a note right there. I noticed this the second time I read the chapter. These trees are marked. There's like a big giant X here. There's like a X here. Not sure why. Maybe we're going to find out, or maybe not, or maybe I'm saying things, but I'm pretty sure there's like an X here, right? Like you're seeing the X, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah. I just
yeah,
know it's them. Yeah.
yeah. And also, not sure if these are people, like kids, or are these like sticks or something. So I'm assuming if the trees are marked, they probably go here frequently. Maybe, I don't know. That's what I'm assuming. Um, so yeah, they find her. Well, we know it's her. So they left a note, and also they left two notes. Not sure if you noticed, because they left a note here and a note inside the bag. So they left two. We
Oh
don't know.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
We don't know the context of the note, but but I'm getting my ahead of my, you know, we're going to get to that soon. Um, so they're talking like, oh, there's a paper there. Crollo asked Uvo to get the paper. So he got it. Then they get the bag. He catches it. Crollo. They open it, and then yeah, Crollo, he's very sad. Hey, here's the other paper. It's like stuck. It's like stuck to her face, probably nailed as well. And judging by these lines, yeah, I'm pretty sure like they really messed her up. Like, wow, like
Yeah, like
this.
we could see her foot, her head, her
Yeah, yeah,
hand.
yeah, yeah. And Carlo is very sad. Uvo, as well. We don't see much of the other spiders' reactions. Oh, some of them, but yeah. Carlo, Uvo asked, what did the paper said? He's like, I won't say it. What you say, don't mess with me. What did those murderous bastards, right? And then he's like, I won't say it. I'll take those words to my grave. Interesting. He's not revealing what they said. And he's like, if you really want to know, read it yourself. It's like, I'm like, I'm like, Carlo, they don't know how to read. Like they don't know how to read. So, but I don't know. Maybe this going to motivate Ubo to learn how to read, for that way he could like read the message.
Yeah, I mean, if Ubo was smarter, he could just take it to note, like to like the church or whatever, and ask someone to read it for him.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. But maybe they will say the same thing. Like, nah, this is like too messed up for for a kid to to know. Since you brought that up, later on we don't see the priest being all sussy wussy, right? But since you brought that up, sussy wussy,
Sussy Baka,
sussy baka. But since you brought that up, it will be interesting. He brings the paper to the priest, and he reacts funny. He reacts sus. So yeah, that'll be interesting. But that doesn't happen. So yeah. So yeah, Carlo, he refuses to tell what they wrote. And again, they left 2 messages. So I do wonder what they say. Hopefully we find out. I don't know. But I see like a situation that when Carlo confronts the killer, Carlo will say, "Oh, you left a message," and he explains what the message was. I see that happening. Or it could be something that we just never find out, I could see that happening as well. And then it'll be just left to the imagination what they wrote, So yeah. Uvo, he walks off. He's angry because of that. And they're like, oh, they're like apologizing to the corpse, like, oh, sorry, we it's probably you're probably yeah, sorry that we left you alone, basically. And Paku, she's crying. And this other girl that we really don't know who she is. Like, and later on, I know it's something. Like I said, we'll get to it when we get to it. But a couple of days, I'm assuming a couple of days passed, and now she's fine. And it's because of her. She what she did? She called
Embalmer.
Yeah. She's an embalmer, and that's what she did. And so they bury her, or like they put flowers. They mention the issue Uvo. Yeah, Uvo mentions we should leave the tape on the grave. They already have it memorized, so yeah. I'm like, oh, okay, that's nice. And then she approaches the woman. It's like, oh, can I learn the thing that you did? She's like, it's impossible because it's my special skill. It's like special ability. And does that ability have something to do with the glow around your body? And she's like, oh, you can see my aura. She says nothing. It's like, those pretty eyes of yours make my skin crawl. And then she gives her like a paper or something. If you get permission from your nannies, you're welcome to visit. Get on the last bus, show them this, and ask for Misty Forest Valley. They'll take you for free. And then she's like, aura, questioning, what she said. I like her design. I really like, I like it's simple, but I like it. Yeah, I like it. So yeah.
Explaining like Hachi's nanobolis, like the
Yeah.
origin of those.
Yeah. That's what I thought. Like, oh, this is how this is how she got her abilities, the aspirations, and probably how she trained for the ability. So yeah. Will not be surprised if she's the master, her master. So yeah. And then either the same day or a couple days after, Corlo, he's like, can you wait 3 years? By the time I'm 14, he has a plan. Basically, Corlo has a plan. Uvo first, he's like, no, I cannot wait that long. I'm going to go kill them now. But then Corlo, he explains, we're on the cusp of a communication revolution. Once the infrastructure is in place, people around the world will be able to connect at the speed of light. The internet, basically. And yeah, and then he explains, this is like his hunch or like his theory that they probably record everything. And I'm like, if they did, well, that's messed up. But he's like, oh, they probably record everything, and they're waiting for the end.
Realistic though.
Yeah, it's realistic. Like, they record everything and they're waiting for the internet. For that way they could upload on the internet for people like them. For people like them could watch. So, and Carlo, he's just waiting for that. He's like, oh, let's wait for the internet, basically. And Uvo, of course, he didn't like understood anything what Carlo said. And then but Sean, like, he explains he wants to use this new technology to create a hideout for baddies, so we can find the ones we're looking for, like in simple terms. And then so, and they all agree. They're like, 3 years can go by quickly. We got a lot to prepare. So I'm assuming in these 3 years they learn basic none, probably. That's what I think. And they probably even have their abilities, like at least the most basic form of their abilities. And so the girl that I mentioned earlier, we don't recognize her from none of the crew members. It looks like that obviously she left. Like, she's not part of the group, of the troop. So I do wonder if she's gonna be important somehow, or she just one of the friends that they had as a kid, and she just left in their life. So
I've heard that she's in the spinoff though.
what spinoff? In the
The
Kurapiko one? Oh, okay. I haven't read. Yeah, I haven't read it.
Supposedly, me neither. But supposedly
Okay.
she appears in that.
Okay. So, alright. But yeah, she left, and I'm pretty sure we're not going to see her again, probably in the flashback. So yeah. So yeah, they agree about the 3 year thing. Let's see what else. Yeah, he's like, we need to offer our lives. After these 3 years, I will kill many people. And then I'm like, yeah, this changed them. Yeah. So he's like, oh, Crollo. He's like, Sarasa definitely won't want that. So if I ever see Sarasa again someday, somewhere, I will beg for forgiveness. However, and he's like, and such a reunion isn't impossible. I will not forgive those killers for as long as I live. Given our current legal system, I can't imagine seeing criminals like that actually repenting for what they did. I'll live the rest of my life as a villain who will make the whole world tremble with fear. Those thugs won't come near Midyear City ever again once I'm done with this place. And he's like, Uvo, will you join me as the leader of our troop? I'm like, oh, that's interesting. He asked Uvo to be the leader. I'm assuming it's because he's the oldest and also the strongest. And I love I love this panel right here. I love how Togashi drew Uvo right here. But then Uvo is like, nah. He's like, nah, you're the leader, Kurlo. And when you have to head, I'll follow you until I die. I'm like, oh, well. Okay.
Which is true.
It's true. Yeah, he did that. Yeah, he's a man of his words. And then the troop members, the original 8. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, the original 8. 9 if you include Crollo. So yeah, they both were called to be the leader. You gonna say something?
Yeah. The members are 13, right? So they're missing like 4 in this case.
Yeah. Yeah. But they mentioned, I remember in York New, they brought up that so yeah, they had the original founders, and then eventually they got more people, and then on the way some of the new guys died. They got replaced by other people, and then and one of those people, Hisoka, killed. And yeah, that's like basically the summary of the truth. Yeah, so yeah. And then I love this, young Crollo, and then now 3 years later,
This time skip, yeah.
yeah, the time skip, and then and thus they were reborn as spiders, as a spider. So I love this. So not sure if you know this. Either it's me overthinking this, or this was intentional. So yeah, he says, "I follow you until I die," and then if you keep, dot dot dot, as a spider. So I'm like, okay, that's nice. But you can also read it as this, and thus they were reborn as a spider. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I know
yeah,
me, yeah.
yeah.
Cool.
But the sad thing is, in the official, this is not gonna be, this is not gonna be in the official, because this is the editor. Like I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I brought this up with you and Molly one time, that the scanlations at the end, they always translate the editor notes, like, but the official, they don't translate the editor's like note at the end, the comment. So this is like only something that you will get in the scans, like this little thing right here, which, it sucks because, like sometimes it enhance the chapter, like for here. I'm like, oh, I really like that, like double meaning, but yeah. And then here we got the coloring, by Kusunoki colors. So yeah, really nice. And of course, we got the hentai thing. It says here, mi último comic. Mi último comic is, and the hands pointing at the comic. So either this is gonna be the last one because it says mi último. So maybe this is gonna be the last one. Or yeah, because último could also mean latest. So in this context, it could mean latest, like my latest comic. So yeah. Um. So yeah. Like I said, the chapter was pretty straightforward, pretty short, and throughout the chapter we discussed like theories and our thoughts and all that. So overall thoughts on the chapter.
Pretty damn great, especially the art.
Oh,
Like the art.
yeah, it was really good. Like
the art was pretty great.
Yeah, like
the forest.
Mhm.
It reminded me of some of screenshots of Berserk of Kentaro Miura's artwork.
Wow. So yeah, it was really good, really good. Really good.
Like Togashi. Yeah.
Yeah, Togashi. Yeah.
And the faces, like how he drew Crow's faces, like
Oh, right here. Yeah.
like, amazing.
And then there was another one.
I gotta get praise with praise is due.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
amazing forest, amazing
Uh-huh.
amazing character faces. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So there's so many moments that could be a thumbnail easily, for the video. But I'm going with this one. This one right here. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, it's really nice. And then also, like at the end, I mentioned the Uvo, the one with Uvo, like was really nice too. Like also this tree, like this random tree right here, is also really nice.
True.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah. Right here, also like the forest, like the ground right here, and this one, like the light, how it's like hitting them. So yeah, this chapter, the art really good. And maybe it's because I remember a couple of chapters ago the art was good, but it was high. But so maybe maybe that chapter was like that because of this one. You know what I mean? So he's like, we have to do a couple like okay chapters for that way. Once we get to this one, we could like go all out on this one. So yeah, maybe that's what happened. So yeah. Um. So yeah.
I think the shot with the trees, like when it was zoomed out, I think he posted that sketch on Twitter.
Let's see which one. I'm going up.
Cause the composition seemed similar, like it brought me back.
Okay. Like this one.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, the way how he
Okay.
like the initial sketch reminded me of that. Like they have another
Okay.
characters, of course. It was just a sketch, but
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe that sketch led to this important moment here.
Yeah. But also, you know, also we gotta keep in mind he also has assistants. So
Oh,
it's
true, true.
so yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, in this chapter, they went all out, like Togashi and his crew. Actually, speaking of assistants, I think I'll skip over this, but the comment, like the editors, the not the like the mangaka comment, they mentioned that they don't have a schedule, they don't have a fixed working schedule, but the boss is in better moves than ever. So so yeah. Also,
So
that's
I'm
really
assuming that
cool.
the boss is Togashi. So
Yeah, it says right here Togashi, because
that's great to hear.
I was going to mention this, that Togashi, I think he's like the only. Yeah, I don't read every Jump series, but from the ones I read, Togashi is like the only one that he lets his staff comments on the mangaka comment. Like every week, on One Piece is always Oda. He always leaves a comment. And the other series, like Horikoshi, he leaves a comment on his manga. But so far, what I'm seeing, Togashi, he lists the staff, and they always say is Tanehana from the staff, and he leaves a comment, and so yeah, that's cool. That Togashi, he lists his staff, like, write a comment on the weekly chapter. So yeah, that's nice. So um also, keep in mind this chapter was probably made a while ago, so situation is probably different now, because we don't know, we I don't go to Twitter much, so I don't know if he mentioned anything on Twitter, Togashi, like on his health or whatever. But
I don't recall.
yeah. So since this chapter was probably made like a week ago, or whatever. So yeah, maybe the situation is different now, but hopefully not. Hopefully everything's good, with Togashi and his health and with the staff and all that. So yeah, and I guess that's all. Yeah. Next chapter, we want to get their revenge, and it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be a bloodbath, and it's gonna be nice to see. So yeah, and I can't wait to see. So yeah, and so that's the video. Leave a like if you liked it. Dislike if you don't. Subscribe. Leo, you gonna say something?
Hit the subscribe button, just like Nintendo and Illumination helps with trailer for the horror movie.
Yeah. Oh man, I guess I have to say this. Yeah, the video. We record we record the reaction for the first one. And I'm just missing one thing. To post the video. I guess I procrastinated. So
Don't tell me it's a thumbnail.
no, nah. It's not the thumbnail. It's like one thing. Because I don't want to make the video visually boring, so it's like this one thing that I want to do. And I could do it in a couple hours in Illustrator, Adobe Illustrator, but it just I procrastinate. I could still upload the video, whatever, like if I upload the video, in the first couple of seconds in the beginning, I'm going to write I procrastinated with this video, and that's why I'm releasing it now. But whatever, here, and so yeah, I can still go upload it. So yeah, the trailer was good. The trailer was really good. I liked it. I enjoyed it. The new one, the second one. Yeah. It seems that's like the common consensus. Like everyone's like enjoying it so far. So yeah, Yeah, do that, and see ya.